Okay, so as it turns out that the Go path was pointing to the local bin Go, but the Go that I had installed was through Homebrew, and I used Claude to debug the issue, and now the issue is fixed. I can now run main.go, and we can see that hello world is being printed. So let's get back to what I was trying to explain here. What I will now do is I'll just start a go routine. um, so I will just have this function which will print numbers from 1 to 10. I plus plus fmt dot print ln printing from loop 1, and this will print I, which is from 0 to 9. Okay, and now I will start another coroutine, and this time I will be printing numbers from uh, 10 to 20, 10 to 20, so 10 to 19. And now let's go ahead and run this program, go run main.go, and you can see that obviously nothing is being printed because we are just starting this go routine, but we are not waiting for them to finish, and because of that we are not printing anything. So what I will do is I will have a wait group sync dot okay, and wait group dot add. I don't know whether this will work or not. For some reason I'm not uh, getting auto completion. Now that is okay, so this works. So what we are doing is now we are using this wait group, and once this go routine finishes we are waiting, we are marking that wait group as done, and similarly for this other go routine also we are doing that, and then we are waiting for both the wait groups to finish, and only then when this is all completed we are exiting this main function. So this main function waits for both the wait groups to finish, and only then when both go routines have completed their execution we are ending the main function. Earlier this was not being printed, but it is being printed now because we are waiting for the go routines to finish. So if I just run this program again, you can see that all the numbers are being printed, and ideally they are being printed without like any order. So I will also import time, and after printing this I will just sleep for like 1 second, time dot second. So I will just sleep for 1 second. Okay, I will fix this auto completion thing. Why I don't know why this is not working. So maybe we can ask Claude again. Auto completion is not working. Okay, so we need to install this thing. Okay, Go language server, and also for terminal auto completion. Okay, this we can leave for now. Install Go language server and tools. Okay, I will just install this then. I'll just run these functions. So actually just to show that this is a very good use case of AI. So whatever problem you're facing, just uh, throw it on Claude and you will get the solution. Command Shift P, go install update tools. Go install update tools. Okay. I will just install all the tools. Okay, now it's trying to pick this bin go path, which is not there because we are using the homebrew go. So we'll just throw this problem on Claude again. We are still picking this path. We want homebrew path. So this, okay. Let's fix this. Command this. Search for go root. Set in VS Code settings JSON. Okay, I can just copy paste this. Preferences, open settings JSON. Open. Okay, so I pasted everything here as instructed. Now I will go to this main file and I'm still not getting auto completion, so I will restart to update. I think this should work. Let's see. Okay, now I'm updating the tools and hopefully this should work. Okay, now we are getting this auto completion thing. Okay, so we have wasted a lot of time. So just to go over this tutorial again, what I'm doing is now I'm sleeping for a bit. And what is this quick fix? Okay, yeah, so what we are doing is we are now just sleeping for a bit, so that I just want to show that we are printing this in different orders, and this should be loop 2. So go run main.go. So it's waiting. It has a time lag of 1 second, so this loop, both of the loops are printing, and you see that when the CPU is idle for that 1 second window, it prints for this other go routine, and because of that we are printing everything now. And obviously there are better ways to do this, but this was just a basic example to show something that I have been meaning to show. Okay, so just leave this example. Now coming back to our Rust example, because this is a Rust learning video, so I just wanted to show something similar, that how we can do this. So for any Golang based programmers, we can do something similar in Rust. What I will do is now I will use threads here. So threads are completely different from Golang Go routines, and I don't know what is the difference here. So I will just ask our friend Claude, what is the difference between Rust threads and Golang threads? Also prepare any HTML visual thing to understand this. So I will just give this command and I will press enter. It will keep doing its job. Meanwhile, yeah, coming back to the code. So just to show that this program is working, printf println hello world. Okay, no go run. So cargo run. So cargo is the package manager for Rust. You can see that we are printing hello world here. And now what I will do is I will just remove this line first of all, and I will try to do something similar here. So thread. So we have the standard library, standard thread, and we will also be using the standard time library. So one thing that I would like to say is that one should master these standard libraries, whether it's Golang or Rust or whatever, because they are pretty useful. So now I will just spawn a thread uh, which takes in a closure. So what is closure? This is something that I will explain later on, and I will just do okay. So what I will do is I will print a loop here also for I in range 0 to 10, print ln I, and similarly I will do the same thing again. Okay, now what this returns is, now let's try to run this thing, and again I will just print from 10 to 20, loop 2, and this is loop 1. Now I will try to just print this thing. I will run this program again, cargo run, and you can see that the program ran, it completed, but it didn't work. So why didn't it work? Because okay, I will also use this thing because I don't want to get these error messages. Okay, I don't want to get like unused warning for imports that are not being used, so we can just use this macro. Yeah, so as we can see, this did not work. So now what does this thread returns? It returns a handle, handle 1, let's call it h1, and it is of type join handle, which is a return which has this unit type because it doesn't return anything. Similarly, we will return this handle. This is h2. So h1 and h2 are the two handles returned from spawning these two threads. And what I will do is I will h1.join and h2.join.unwrap. So I'm waiting for both of these threads to finish, and only when it is completed I am exiting from the program. So now let's try running this again. Okay, I must use this. So now we can see that everything is printed, and clearly it is printed in order, but that is not the case. I will try to sleep this for some time. So sleep standard thread sleep, and what is the duration? It is duration and from seconds, let's say 1 second, same as our Go program. I will just write this properly. Okay, so now we are so once if I run this program now, cargo run, now you can see that the things are not getting printed in any order, because now the CPU, it schedules running one thread, and when it sleeps it runs the other thread. And this is something that happened with us in Go. Yeah, and I just wanted to show in this video that this is how you write a Go routine sort of a thing in Rust. And there are many caveats here, but that is something that we will explore in some other video, in the next video most probably. But what happens is when you write a closure, so whatever thing you are using, for example, let's say that we have a variable x. So if we just print this variable x, print ln, so it takes this variable x from the main scope, but this won't work. So it throws an error because now we need to use this move keyword. So what happens is that we are transferring the ownership of this variable to this thread. So the ownership of X is now being transferred. Now if you try to print this X again, this won't work, and the error message that you see is okay, first of all I will okay, I think it is because it copies this thing here, uh, so it's working. Weird. Okay, so this is something that I will explain in the next video. What I'm trying to explain is something different. I will just let it be. So the only thing that you must take from this video is that this is how you write Go routines, or you might say a multi-threaded program in Rust. This is a very basic program. You're using h1 and h2. Those are our two handles for the two threads that we are spawning, and then we are waiting for those threads to be completely executed, and only at that point of time when it is completely executed we are exiting the program. And this is something similar that we saw in our Go based program, where we were using for the wait group to finish, and only then we were exiting the whole main routine. So yeah, this is it for this video, and this was day 0 of learning Rust and writing simple threads. And we will discuss about ownership and this move operator in the next video. Basically, whenever we write something here, like whenever we want to move the variable from this main scope to the scope of the thread, we use this keyword move. But if we are not moving anything, we are just generating all the variables inside the thread, then we don't need to use the move keyword. So yeah, this is a very basic program. I will push this code to my GitHub repo, which I will share the link in the description, and you can check it out. So thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.